Good morning students. Let us continue from where I left in my earlier video. Okay. Now the sides of a triangle are 5.2, 6.3, 9.4. The sides of a triangle are 5.2 centimeters, 6.3 centimeters, 9.4 centimeter, each correct to nearest millimeter. It's millimeters. So all of this should also be in millimeters. So 5.2 is nothing but 5.2 into 10, 52 millimeters. 6.3 into 10, 63 millimeters. 9.4 into 10, 94 millimeters. Now what should I add and subtract to them? Nearest millimeter, beside it I have 1. Half of 1 is 0.5. So that is what you need to add and subtract. So minus 0.5 plus 0.5 minus 0.5 plus 0.5 minus 0.5 plus 0.5. So it becomes 51.5, 52.5, 62.5, 63.5 and 94.5. First, if you make like this, it becomes easier now. Now what is he asking? Calculate the lower bound of the perimeter of the triangle. Perimeter means you need to add all the sides. He is asking lower bound. So you will take lower bound of each value. This is the lower bound of 52, lower bound of this one, this will be the lower bound. Upper bounds are this one. So your final perimeter is 51.5 plus 62.5 plus 93.5, which will give you 207.5. Since you have taken all in millimeters, this also you will get in millimeters. Now look at the units of it, it's in centimeters. So to change millimeter to centimeter, divide by 10. So it becomes 20.75 centimeters. Did you understand? Yeah, now next one. Write the recurring decimal of 0.48. Dot is present on both 4 and 8 as well. So method is, you will assume given to be x. 0.48 is present on both, that means 48, 48, 48 is being repeated. Now, how many numbers are being repeated? 4 and 8, 2. So you need to multiply with 100. Two numbers are being repeated, multiply with 100. If 3, multiply with 1000. Two numbers are repeated, so two zeros. So how much do I get? 100 to this and also to 100 to this. So I get 100x equal to, here you are multiplying with 100, two zeros multiplying. So the decimal move towards right side. So now it becomes 48.4848 goes on. Now I write initial x was x equal to 0.4848. What you need to do next is subtract these two. Here all 8 minus 8 goes. So left out is only 48. And this side 100x minus this is 1x, 99x. So my x equal to 48 by 99 is the answer. How do you check whether your answer is correct or not? You place this in the calculator. You should get 0.484848. Only then this answer will be considered to be correct. Now next one. Expand the brackets and simplify. It's 5 minus n into 3 plus n. How do you write? First is 5 you write. Then the second bracket as it is. Minus n into, now the second bracket as it is. Did you understand? First 5 along with second bracket, then minus n along with second bracket. Now like this you need to multiply. So it becomes 15 plus 5n. What will happen to this? Minus n into 3, minus 3n. Minus plus minus n into n is n square. So 15. Here these two are like terms. So plus 5 minus 3 will become plus 2n and minus n square. Clear? No need to simplify it, leave it here. This is the answer. Okay, now next one. Write 11 by 3 as mixed fraction. Now, write 11 by 3 as a mixed number. How do you write any number as mixed? First you need to divide it. 11 over here, 3 over here. 3 3 is 9. What did you get? 2. So whatever is the denominator, that will stay as denominator itself. The quotient will be here and the remainder will be here. So 3 2 by 3 is the answer. Clear? Again, if you want to check, put this in calculator, you should get 11 by 3 as your answer. Now next. Without using calculator, work out 1 by 4 plus 5 by 12. So whenever fractions are there, what you do, LCM of 4 and 12, how much will it be? 4, 12, 2, 2 2s, 2 6, 2 1s, 2 3s, 3, 1 and 1. So the LCM is 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 3, 12. So a line 12 below it. Clear? So now 4 should become 12. So I need to multiply this with 3. Into 3 into 3. So how much will it become? 1 into 3 is 3 plus 12, 12. I don't need to multiply with anything. So it becomes 5. So 3 plus 5 is 8 by 12. He is asking in lowest terms. Show all the steps of your working and give your answer as a fraction in its lowest term, means this cancels in 4 tables. So 4 2s, 4 3s. So 2 by 3 is the answer. Clear? Now next one. You read it. Find the integers which satisfy the inequality. -5 less than 2n minus 1 less than or equal to 5. -5 less than 2n minus 1 less than or equal to 5. See man, I need to make n the subject here. Only n should remain here. No other letter, no other number. Clear till there? So first I eliminate this number. Here it is -1. -1 will be removed if I add 1. I cannot add 1 only to this one. So to all 3 of them I add 1. Clear? We cannot add only to the middle part. We should add throughout. So -5 plus 1 is -4 less than 2n less than or equal to 6. Here -1 plus 1 is gone. Now I am saying that here it should be only n. But you have 2n. How can 2n becomes n? If you divide by 2. Not just 2. If you divide by 2. Dividing by 2 not just here. You need to divide throughout. So what does it become? -2 less than n less than or equal to 3. Clear? So he is asking for integers between this. So what values of n lie between these two? One is -1, other one is 0, next integer is 1, next integer is 2, next integer is 3. You have equal to sign here. So even 3 should be included. You don't have here equal to sign, so I did not include -2. Am I clear, students?